Hey guys, and welcome to Movie Madness with yours truly, JBG. Today, I'll be talking about horror thriller film Green Room, which was just released this past weekend, and it stars Anton Yelchin, Mogan Poots, and Patrick Stewart. It's directed by Jeremy Saulnier, who has a very promising future ahead of him. He directed a film called Blue Ruin, which was probably one of my favorite films that I've seen in the past few years. Check it out. It's on Netflix. It will stay with you. It's awesome. It has a nice little gun control, gun violence message at the end that I found very powerful. So this guy, as a director and writer, he's got something going for him, and you should check him out. Check this film out. Go see this film. It kicks a whole lot of ass. It's just a old school gore fest type of film. It's got like a 70s vibe to it with a little 80s punk music mixed into it, all blended together. It's very like just heart pounding delightness, just like a thriller that once it gets going, it just does not slow down. It is just a lot of these like moments that, a lot of movies nowadays are missing, and this movie has a lot of those. So the gore, the surprise, this overall style and the performances, just everything meshed so well together that it's a movie that needs to be seen in the theaters with other people around. It's just it's more of a it's something that should be shared in a group experience. It really is just quite a thrill ride. It feels like you're going on a ride in an amusement park, and it's got its twists and its turns and its flippity floppities. You're gonna like this film if you are a fan of horror films, thrillers, gore fest type movies. This film is for you. It's just and on top of all that, it's got some incredibly, exceptionally beautiful cinematography. There's one moment where this this film is about a punk band that goes and has a gig at a neo-Nazi type club and stumble upon something that ends them up in a bit of a sticky situation, which is one of the more interesting premises for a movie like I've ever heard of. So if that isn't enough to get you in the seat in the theater to see this movie, I don't know what is. Director's awesome, premise is awesome, the cinematography is awesome. Like I was saying, this one moment, this punk band is playing, and these like neo-Nazi white powers, white supremacist type guys as the crowd are enjoying it in slow motion, and this like the ambiance created with the score and the background music and the cinematography of it all is just like gorgeous. This is one of the most memorable series of shots combined with the background music that I've seen in a while. It's gorgeous. Ugh. Let's see. The screenplay is entertaining. It has little moments, little bursts of energy that pop out every now and then. It isn't particularly deep, but it does create some very interesting characters, and this whole like backwoods neo-Nazi club and all their members that you want to know more about. Like it leaves a lot up for mystery, but like the inner workings you want to know more about. It just like draws you in very, very well. Just like tractor beam, boop, you're in it. You're in it with them. You want to know more about them. You're supporting this punk band, even though they're particularly not so competent and a bit, they're very inept. But that's what this director is all about. Is about putting inept characters into really dire, awful situations and seeing how they deal with it. Even if some of their choices throughout are pretty stupid. That's what the director enjoys working with, and it's kind of fun. It's fun looking at it that way. The performances all around were great. Patrick Stewart was good. He was a bit underutilized, and his accent kind of threw me off a little bit. I was hoping he would not. He would try, doing a bit of an American accent, but didn't. So it's a little weird, him being like a neo-Nazi leader, club owner. I was hoping, like, after seeing it, I was like, he was good. I mean, I was glad he was playing against type in this movie, but I would have loved to see, like, Bryan Cranston or, like, a. Yeah, I mean, he's the only one I could think of. Like, dig into this role, it would have been, like, he would have been downright scary. Um, and there was a guy in this movie who was part of the punk band named Joe Cole, who's a bit of a newcomer. You might have seen him on the Netflix series Peaky Blinders, but he plays Reese. I believe he's the drummer of the band. And he had a bit of a standout performance. Kudos to him. When he started taking control and the situation got a bit crummy, he stood out. His acting, he was one of the people. When I left the theater, I was like, I'm hoping to see him get more work in the near future. Um, so let's see. I mean, just see this movie, support this movie. Didn't make that much money over the weekend. It wasn't expecting to be like a box office smash. It was a bit. I mean, it was a very independently funded movie. So at least check it out if you can. If you can find it in theaters, go see it. Check it out. This director is a badass, and if he keeps making movies like this and writes movies like this, he's gonna get some big recognition soon, hopefully. Jeremy Saulnier, check it out. I'm gonna give this movie 48 out of 62 dog bites. There are dogs in this movie. Beware. Thank you for joining me. This has been Movie Madness with JBG. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. And with that, I say good day. Woo! Woo!